I spent 4 incredible days in Chiang Mai. Here's a full breakdown of my itinerary. On day one, when I arrived in Chiang Mai, I checked into my hostel, which was Hidden Garden Hostel, which is a great pick if you are a hostel person. It was very lovely and also very clean. I then went and had breakfast at number 39 Cafe, which is very lovely, by the way. I had this delicious coffee and this great breakfast. I then went to Old City to explore a bit. I went to Tha Pha Gate, and then I went to Wat Phan Tao, which is one of the beautiful temples in Old City. The temples are so lovely, and while I was inside of the temple, I decided to hang up a zodiac flag, which was a great experience. I then went to Wat Chetty Laung, which was another beautiful temple in Old City. I then had lunch, and then I was in for the night because I was very tired. Day two, I started off the morning with breakfast at Kaioi, and I had this great sandwich. It was a 10 out of 10. I had a tour book this day to visit Sticky Waterfalls. We started our day off at Bao Tong Cave, where we went up to the cave, which was lovely. Then we went to Bao Tong Waterfall, which is also called Sticky Waterfalls, and that was a 10 out of 10 experience. I only stayed one night in the hostel, so when we got back to town, I checked into my Airbnb, took a nap, and that night I went to the Chiang Mai Night Bazaar, which is one of their popular night markets. I had gyoza, pad thai, and roti. Everything was a 10 out of 10. Go to the night markets, and I was in for the night. On day three, I start off the day with getting a pedicure at Enjoy Nails Spa and Salon for $12. Very affordable. I then had lunch at Carp Cafe, which is a lovely cafe, and you can feed koi fish as well. And then I went to explore Royal Park, which is an incredible park. I definitely put this on your itinerary when you are in Chiang Mai. I had mango sticky rice from Mana Mango Sticky Rice. That night I went back to the night market to get a passport cover book, and I also went and grabbed a couple of souvenirs. I also bought a bag, and I did a little bit of shopping. I did have dinner again. I had fried chicken and cheese corn. On day four, I decided to start the morning off with a swim in the rooftop pool. I went to try khao soi, egg khao soi mesai, which came highly recommended. I then went to Versailles de Flore, and it was so lovely. Very lovely cafe. After I left the cafe, I went to a cooking class that I had scheduled, which was probably my favorite thing I did in Chiang Mai. You have to do this whenever you are in Chiang Mai. It was a 10 out of 10 experience. The next morning, I had a flight to Krabi. Overall, Chiang Mai was my favorite city in Thailand. If this is not on your itinerary, please add it. It is so worth a visit.